Hey friends, I'm shooting from my office at the house today. Happy Thursday. I hope you're doing well, especially to the Sycamore View family. I miss you all so much. I don't know when all this is going to go away so we can all be back together, but I can't wait for that to happen. Hey, this morning I want to give you 4 equipping pieces, and then I want to kind of give you a heads up on some of the teaching content coming over the next few weeks. So the 4 equipping pieces are this. I shared these with you in a sermon in one of my messages a couple of weeks ago, but I think these are really important, and a couple of these really gained traction with some of you. So it may just be reminders, but one is this. When you get down, what's going to be your plan? When you get down, what's your plan? What is a place in scripture you can go to? Who is a person you can call? So I don't, for a lot of us, I don't think this is a matter of if, but when we begin to feel down, when we begin to feel sorrow, when there's sorrow, when we begin to be overtaken by worry or anxiety, what's the plan? Number 2 is this. Prepare yourself to take in the news. I mean, for me, I try to limit myself to maybe 3 pieces I'm going to read a day on what is happening in the world or locally. I've just found for me, and I think this is true for a lot of you too, especially people I've counseled and have prayed with over the last few weeks. Once you start reading more than like 5 pieces a day or watching a certain amount of news a day, it does not add to your knowledge. It takes away from your joy. It takes away from your hope. Number 3 is this. Practice spiritual disciplines. Have at least one spiritual discipline in your life every day that you honor. It could be prayer, Bible study, journaling, being in nature with God. Just think about it. If you have any trouble trying to think about that, shoot me an email. Let's talk about it. Call me. Let's talk about it. Number 4 is this. Every day, try to practice gratitude and try to think of a way you can serve. Practice gratitude. God, today I thank you for, and whatever it may be, and find a way to serve. Over the next few weeks, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to launch a sermon series beginning this Sunday, April 19th, called Paths. And this whole idea, I'm going to take a few weeks to do this. I want us to talk about what does it mean to be people who respond to the resurrection? Because these people post-resurrection in the Bible, and you can go home and you can read right now, Matthew 28, Mark 16, Luke 24, John 20, people were like, when Jesus rose from the dead on that first Easter Sunday, there was complexity. People were terrified. There was fear. There was concern. So some of the emotions you read about, like we may think like people woke up and Jesus rose from the dead and they were ready to go after it. It was a couple of months after Jesus rose from the dead before Pentecost happened and sermons were preached and hundreds and thousands of people are coming to Jesus. I mean, it took time. So we're in this time of uncertainty. So what does it mean for us now to respond to the good news of Jesus? I'm really excited about the sermon I'm going to preach this Sunday to you, because here's the thing in life. A lot of times we get to choose the paths that we walk on, right? Like we get to choose a lot of times what college we go to, where are we going to live, who are we going to marry? Like we have choices to make, but there are times where paths find us. There are times we find ourselves on a path and we're like, man, I never wanted to be on this path, but here I am. So none of us chose COVID-19. This wasn't something we chose. This isn't a path we wanted for ourselves or our families or our jobs or anything like that. This isn't a path we would have chosen, but we're on it, right? We're here. So what does it mean to be gospel people? And I want to talk about this over the next few weeks. What does it mean for us to respond to the power of the resurrection of Jesus as we go through the storm? And every single day we are making choices that are going to have an impact on the kind of people we're going to be when all of this is over. So pray for me. When you jump on these live streams, especially Sunday morning, like share these, because there is a hunger for good news right now for people. And why not let God raise up the Sycamore View Church right now to be a place that can share the light and the goodness of God everywhere else. So, hey, I love you. I'll continue doing these Devos every Tuesday and Thursday, 10 o'clock, and I hope they're a blessing to you. I can't wait to see you again. If you need anything, let us know.